On today's episode of History in a Minute, why is the state of Michigan divided into two parts? Hey there, everyone. It's Mr. Phillip Campbell with Homeschool Connections. History in a Minute. I am your bearded, nerdy history guru. The state of Michigan is the only state in the lower 48 that is divided into two parts, a lower peninsula and an upper peninsula. But how did it get to be this way? Well, this actually goes back to a survey discrepancy from the very earliest years of our republic. There was two surveys made of this region, one in 1787 with the Northwest Ordinance, which was a general survey after the Revolutionary War, surveying the territories of the Midwest gained after the Treaty of Paris. And another survey came later in the year 1803 when Ohio was admitted to statehood. And there was a discrepancy between these two surveys. The earlier survey placed the border of Ohio 8 miles north of where the latter survey did. Now, the Michigan territory claimed the survey that put the boundary further south should be accepted, while of course Ohio wanted the boundary further north. And this was very important because the very important city of Toledo was in that 8 mile strip of land, and so this region became known as the Toledo Strip. Well, Ohio and Michigan came to heads over this, and there was even a skirmish called the Toledo War that was fought in the 1830s when the governor of Michigan, Stephen T. Mason, mobilized the state's militia to forcibly take possession of the Toledo Strip. Now, the so called war didn't involve any actual fighting, it was more bravado than anything else. But the conflict was ended by President Andrew Jackson, who was on the side of Ohio, and he said that Michigan would not be admitted to the Union as a state until it dropped its claims to the Ohio Strip. Michigan reluctantly agreed, and in compensation, President Jackson gave Michigan 9,000 square miles of land in what is now the Upper Peninsula. There wasn't much value in this land at first, but later it would be discovered to hold abundant resources of timber, copper, and iron that would make the Upper Peninsula more than worth the trade. So that is how Michigan got two peninsulas. And hey, special shout out to my student Mary who requested this subject. Thank you, Mary. If you are a student or if you have any requests for future episodes, please leave them in the comments. And always remember, history is awesome.